Hey everybody, Klesso here. Welcome back to Grand Arena Championships. It's Season 7, Week 2, Round 2. So far, we're 4-0. I got a feeling we might drop one tonight. I did my best with my defense. It held pretty good, but it didn't quite do what I hoped it would. Let's take a look at the matchup real quick. So my opponent tonight has a couple more Zetas than me, 101 to my 98. He has more Gear 12s, 12 more, it's not a big deal. Gear 13, I have the advantage. I got about 9 more than he does. 6-dot mods, I got a pretty good advantage. I actually have an advantage in speed, which is weird, 28 to 23, but then he's going way after offense, obviously. He's got 82 to my 36 plus 100 offense, so his teams are going to be hitting hard. We know that. Let's take a look at the defenses, and I'll show you kind of what I did and why I did it. So up top, I set a Ray team or a JTR team without BB-8, and I'll show you why in a second. That actually took 3 attempts to get through. I set Padme team. In hindsight, I might have should have kept that Padme team, but it all might be moot too. So. Then he one-shot my Bounty Hunter with Nest. Now down here, I set my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and my Gas because he always mirrored Gas as a counter, but you also, for the most part, need Gas to counter Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So I honestly didn't think he was going to get past this section. In my mind, this was going to be a stalemate. But he got through it. It took 2 attempts to get through it, so I don't know what he used. I'm guessing he mirrored General Skywalker, and then used some kind of Jedi variation or something to 2-shot my First Order team. So I don't know. A little frustrating because that did not go to plan. Back here, looks like he did get stuck though. 3 attempts on my Separatist team, and it's preloaded. I don't think anything's happening on that. Back here on Fleet, he one-shot that. I did get most of the reinforcements out, so that's better than usual. And the reason, so he has Galactic Legend Rey, which is really hard to counter. I do have a counter, but if it doesn't work on the first attempt, then I'm just not getting through it, and I lose, which is fine. That's kind of where we're at right now. This is kind of like the Wild Wild West, with Galactic Legends just pretty much being introduced a couple weeks ago, and this only being the second week that they're in Grand Arena Championships. We're still learning counters. We're still, trying to figure stuff out. And what makes these Galactic Legends extra hard is their synergies are with just light side with Rey and dark side with Kylo. And even beyond that, every team is kind of like a snowflake, a fingerprint. They're all different. There's all kinds of different variations. So I have 1 Rey in my shard, actually I have 2 now, sorry. But neither one of those guys that would help me out, and they're awesome, and I've done a little bit of testing with them and everything. None of them have L3 up and running. So I can't have them put this team in to have me try counters and whatnot. So if the counter I saved doesn't work if I can't get it to work, then I'm out of luck. Now the good news is, I'm hoping before next week I'll have the ultimate on my Galactic Legend Supreme Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and then that might change the game a little bit. So it's kind of like the first week I had to make do without a Galactic Legend. I went 3-0, even though all my opponents had them. 2 of them saved them for offense, so that's a little wonky. And then this week I got my own Galactic Legend, and I won last match. And I don't know what's going to happen. Now, this is also funky. So I knew he was going to set his Darth Revan and his Rey. So I had to keep a Darth Revan counter. So I kept my GG Nuke team, the droid team, with IG-88 lead. And it works pretty well. But one thing I didn't really think about is his Malak is actually faster than Darth Revan. And I think that's going to mess that up. I didn't take that into account like I should have. I knew that, and that's honestly why I put Padme on the board on defense is because if Malik is faster, that can shut that down. So then I was like, oh, I'll just keep my, Grievous nuke team. But then I was like, no, that's going to shut that down too because you count on Revan hitting BB-8 because he's taunting and only fearing ID-8, 88, and BB-8. But now Malik is going to hit BB-8 and remove the taunt. Darth Revan is going to hit 88 and just fear everybody. So I don't think it's going to work. I don't even know if it's going to matter. Because first and foremost, so let's take a look at the plan. I'll show you kind of what I'm going to do or attempt to do. Here is my Galactic Ray counter. So let's move this stuff over a little bit. So there's my Galactic Ray counter. It works decently. I've done it a few times, but never against this comp. So it might be completely screwed up because here's the problem. L3 is going to be taunting. And not only is she going to be taunting, Watt's going to give her the taunting tech, which is going to make it even worse. So I don't think I'll be able to fracture Rey like I want to. I think I'm going to have to fracture L3 and then kind of go from there. Not too happy about this, and it might not work. We'll see. If this goes well, we've got a shot. But then we also have to figure out a way to beat that Darth Revan, and we don't have a ton to do it with. So we'll kind of have to play it by ear. So. Let's get into this. Let's do this battle. If this goes south, then we'll just kind of play around. I'm not going to stress out too much. Like I said, with everything that's going on right now with these Galactic Legends, no one really knows what's what. We're doing the best we can, and that's that. So let's go do this fight. Let's see if we can't get super lucky and just get this Galactic Ray down with this counter on the first attempt. If that happens, we're in good business. I don't have much wiggle room. Like, if I can't get Rey down at least, this isn't happening. It's just not happening. So, let's see what happens. YOLO. Okay. Alright. We're going to open up and put the weapons tick on Bastila Fallen. So let's do that. Get some fear going. Let's try to get some shock. Okay. But see, she's still taunting. Now let's put our taunting tech on our brute. And we're going to have to fracture her as much as I don't want to. That way we can start working on Rey. And we're not going to do any AoEs. We're just going to go straight after Rey here. And let's try to get some shock on her. Let's fear everybody. Let's put the health on Revan. Okay, there's the damage immunity. Let's bring the brute back. Let's fear. Come on. Come on. Ah, shoot. Yep, it's over. Couldn't get it done fast enough. I don't think this is going to work anymore now. Yeah, gosh darn it. Okay, so we're done for the night. We're completely done. We had a shot. Look, we got close. It just couldn't get her down fast enough. So it is what it is. It doesn't matter. We can preload it. There's nothing I got that's gonna beat this. So, whatever. We're done. Done. So, all right. Gosh darn it. So close. Man, we had it close. Okay. Now, let's just play around. All right. Let's see what happens. So if that worked, I was probably going to send in the one single weakest character I had to have Malik go in and kill, so he didn't go first when I send in the nuke team. But now that I don't care from this point on, it just doesn't matter. So let's just send it in and experiment and see if it's gonna go horrible like I assumed it will if Malik goes first. So we'll just do this for science. We can't win tonight. We're done. Having Ray, just you win. If you can't get it down in one attempt. So. Maybe we can get him down right here. Oh, no. How about that? Still worked. That went better. I'm glad I actually got that then. Ah, that stinks. That stinks. Shoot. So let's not that it matters. Man, that was close. We could have just got Ray down. Gosh darn it. We did that. We did that. So Night Sisters, we're gonna have to either use on the bugs or GG. I think let's use our Night Sisters against the Grievous team. Hope that works. And I was expecting Watt to be in here too, which is kind of frustrating, and he didn't do that. Because that Ray team would have been a bit better if we could have, if Watt wasn't in there. I think it might have worked. Got a twofer there. That's always nice with them. Oh, bring back. There we go. She came back. All right. There's that. I'm not going to worry about this team too much. Not that it's not going to be tricky or hard, but just that if I'm going to make any attempt do this bug fight, we might as well. What? Scion. There goes that. Droideka tried to do it. All right. There we go. All right. So, boy, oh boy. We just don't have what we need to do this. And it's preloaded, which makes it 1,000 times worse. You do not want to preload a Rey team if you plan on trying to beat it, which I honestly don't, and that's why I let it preload. This is going to be super ugly regardless. Could maybe send in CLS and at least kill Watt. I don't know if that really is going to do too much. Why the heck not at this point? So we should be able to kill Watt. Let's see what happens. Okay, at least Watt's out of there. Now everyone else is gonna die. Sweet. Inspired. I don't know if I can get. There's the damage immunity. Let's try to remove some turn meter. Does that work? I don't even know if that works. Taunt. Obviously, why would you do that? That's not going to do anything. Oh. All right. wish I had Thrawn right about now. Right about now. No. This is gonna be bad. See what happens. This is not gonna go well. Okay. Oh, don't. Come on. Let's try to heal. We didn't proc Savior. Let's pass the buffs. Keep there. Now the good news is, okay, she was under health, so she's starting with that damage immunity. We actually should not have marked her right there. That's actually pretty sweet. Okay, come on. I didn't do it. Need to mark her again. Come on. Come on. Oh. All right, it's go time. I did not see this in my cards. Healing immunity, or no? Nope. Now there it is. Now I'll just use some basics to hang around for a little bit. Woo! That was sweet. Sweet baby Jesus. All right. We're back in business, folks. Okay. All right. Now we don't have a ton left. But we have to get through this team. We're going to leave that back. Boy, I can't believe we got through that. So, we used our Night Sisters here. And we used most of this team here. And we used our Jedi here. And we used CLS here. Yikes. Yikes. Boy, oh boy. Running on fumes. Beat this team now to get to ships. Clear ships, and then we'll see where we're at and how much left we have to do. We're not beating the Night Sisters. We know that. Do I take just a normal for, is this Sunfac? He's gonna, how fast is this Dooku? 268's not that fast. Mission is Albar do have the Zetas. I think maybe my normal First Order team might be able to do this. First Order do we have? No, we need these four. Probably Phasma. Alright, let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm gonna pass turn meter here. I want to stun Dooku. Let's get the turn meter going for everybody. Let's use a basic. Doing that. Remove that. Try to kill Dooku. Let's stun Sunfac so he can't taunt. There we go. Keep the taunt up there. Heal a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna end at 59. Okay. Let's kill ships and see where we're at on points. Man, this is getting exciting. I can't believe we got that Galactic Legend Ray down. Akbar. Got Sunfac in there. Okay. Let's do this. That. We're not going in light anywhere. We have to win. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed that nothing wonky here happens, and we'll see where we're at on points. He's going to be taunting and being annoying in general. Alright, so sun's out of there. Basic. Let's bring in Plo. Turn meter. Ghost comes in. Yep, shoot. Okay. Chill out, man. Can't do anything. Okay. Here comes Phantom. Oh, come on. Not great banners. But first attempt to win. Let's see where we're at on points. Okay. 1621 minus 1572. Okay, if we one-shot that Nest team, we can win. So what's the best Sith team? We need 49 points to tie. We don't want to tie. What Sith do we have? And is there anyone else that could be of great assistance? Snow is Empire. And I've got a Geonosian spy that can one-hit somebody. I think Snow Trooper's gonna be the move here. Okay, please God, let me one-shot this. See what happens. Don't think this is gonna be enough. So at least get some ability block. Do one of these. She's gone. Stuns. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hopefully Nest doesn't counter everyone to death. That'd be horrible. Don't do Nest things. Yeah, that's stupid. Bingo. Bingo, did we just win? Victory. 1626 to 1621. I got nothing for the Night Sisters. I'll tell you that right now. We can have fun and just play with it. But I think we got it, folks. I did not see this happening in my wildest dreams. He used 3 attempts and he preloaded that team. I think he's got to be done with anything that's worth a darn. It'd be nice to get a full clear, but I don't think we have to. We don't have enough. There's no way. Jedi. You know what? We have our Imperial Trooper. Oh no, I used snow. Oh, that ain't. Probably shouldn't have used snow. I didn't even think about that. We could try Imperial Troopers. See what happens. Is there anyone that we might want to use over top? Man, not having snow is a big deal. I already don't think this would have worked with my Relic 4 snow. But. Go lay down, Rem. Lay down, buddy. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Go on. Go on. Go lay down. YOLO, man. I'm gonna put this in airplane mode. Oh, come on. I'm glad I remembered I had these guys. Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Don't tell my kids that, but this might have just surpassed their births. All right, full clear. We did it. We did it. 1865. I forgot I had my Imperial Troopers. Cool beans. All right, we actually got through that galactic array. Please like, please subscribe, share it with your friends. Have a great Saturday morning if you're watching it today. If not, have a great day in general. So we'll do it again in a couple days for the finals. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, guys.